Okay. Welcome on a Friday night. We're still searching in to the Nolan Wells death, which has been very, very hard. There's so much darkness surrounding this case. And like I said on the last stream, that headache just don't want to leave me. I had to go away for a little while. And then when I decide to go back on here again, it's just, so I took my stones and I did, help me, take this headache away, give me inspiration. And that's what I'm seeking for right now. Let me see if I'm live. Okay, let me oh gosh. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to go turn my TV down. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to go turn my TV down. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to go turn my TV down. It seems like it casts us to my TV because I watch all my channels on the TV. Let me see. I may have to turn you around a little bit here. Okay, let's see if I move down this way. So, like I said, it's been very hard. I've never did a reading that seems that it's been so dark. Mississippi's a dark state anyway, and it didn't start now. It started years back in the early and mid 1900s, and possibly even before. I don't know. I haven't researched that. But I do want to try this again. I want to try Nolan again. I don't know if I can continue it after tonight. I'll probably go on back to Nancy Guthrie's case after tonight because I can't stand these headaches, y'all. I don't know why, but before we begin, I ask you, Holy Spirit, I pray over this, dear God, for your guidance, dear Lord. Show us the direction that you would have us to go in. Give us peace and patience and positivity, dear Lord. Take all negative energy away, dear Lord, and help guide us through Nolan's death and who, why, and where this could have happened. So give us peace, dear Lord. Give us peace. Okay, so I have a few questions on here that I had researched. Hold on a minute. For one thing, I don't know if they're any kin or if it's the same Wells or whatever, but I went on Facebook looking things up, trying to, and I don't never get on it anymore. I do have an account, but I don't never get on it anymore. But on Katie's Facebook, I found a Warren Gary or Garry, and I don't want to get kicked off here, so I'm not going to say too much, that is friends with Katie, and his mother's last name is Wells. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. In fact, I put, hold on, oh my God, Betty Wells. And I looked on into it. She's not a distant relative. I mean, not a close relative. She's a distant relative, which could be a part because, Wells is not actually Nolan's father's birth name, but he did change it over. Plus, this guy's kin to us, Samuel Wells, a Gene Wells, and it just goes on. And he's on Katie's page. He's on her Facebook page. But I'm going to go back about 12 days when I start tonight. And I got a note here not to release their names, so boo-boo. And I want to also say this is for entertainment only. This is not factual facts. This is for entertainment only. It's by intuition, seeking out the unknown through the tarot and oracle cards. But the one question we're going to start off with, and also I found out earlier, and I haven't been able to research it, but I will if I don't do nothing but post it or share it or whatever. It's just according on how tonight goes, because I can't go on with these headaches. And ever since that dream, and I woke up with that dream, I have had headaches. And you see how many days that's been going on. But I was looking up the case of cleaning the boat. And as I was getting ready to say, I also found that Nolan, the swimming party, was at a girl named Ava. So I hadn't got to research that out, but I will. Let me light this candle for Nolan. We're going to light a candle for Nolan tonight. May his body and spirit, may his spirit when it left his body be in peace now. I don't know nothing about this youngin. I don't know nothing about his friends. I just know that he was supposed to have a career starting. I mean, he's been in football. It seems like that his father's had him in football, like my grandson did, my great-grandson, and my grandson did it for years. And let's light the incense of the sage again. I did it a good bit while I was waiting because I was watching Miss Anna a few minutes, but I said I can't. I'll have to watch a replay because it would be way too late for me to come on here after her. I'd be too strained and tired. I was trying to get rid of this headache before I did this, or I would have came on earlier. I'm going to buy me some more sage. The sage came from Amazon, supposed to be good, but I don't like it. I want to seek out some more that will burn better. And then usually I read and I know where to begin, and I'm not the only one. There's so many readers that are having the same problem. let's look on here and see. All right, we're going to ask the question. Let's let me reach over here. I have so many cards over here stacked up. I should have had them ready, but I like to wait till I start in case the spirit hits me different. These are the Rider Waite cards put out by let's see, what's the name of them? Let's see, maybe it's on this book. No, these are the classic ones. I have several sets that's put out by them, but I'm going to ask the question first. Was this? I seen a film where they all was leaving that Officer Tatum, or whatever how you pronounce his name, where he's interviewing this young man that's supposedly supposed to be Nolan's friends, but his family don't seem to even know who he is. I can't make my opinions on that, but I have had the reluctance of wondering if this was a setup with this interview, that this guy is really telling the truth. Because supposedly the way he's telling the story, which that part's probably true, there were 3 boats that left from a house that they was at, that they docked from, they went off, they docked out, excuse me, they docked out from the boat dock from that house, which I think that house, if it's still the same one, belongs to the doctor. But supposedly they all left together at the same time, 3 boats full. And by what I understand, these boats were overloaded to begin with. These boys were drinking amongst whatever rugs they could have been doing. But I want to ask this question. This boy that's doing this interview, guide me, spirit, guide me, my spirit. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups that's in reverse. Inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity. See, that's what I felt in this interview, that one word. I think he feels insecure by what he's doing. This about him, I feel like even though he appears to be calm, I think that's just a put on setup or whatever you want to call it, to take the attention off the actual facts of what's going on. And this boy, I think, is named Warren, and he supposedly was the one that called around 11 o'clock to Nolan's mother. And then, okay, what we got here? We got 2 cards flipped out here. We got the 3 of Cups upright, celebration, which we know was the 4th of July. They said they were celebrating the 4th of July. Then we have the Knight of Cups reversed. A moodiness, a disappointment, overactive imagination, and jealous. See, there's your jealous spirit right there. And we're talking about right before they got on those boats to take off. So was the jealous spirit from Warren? Was Warren the one that had the jealous spirit? Guide us. Give us a guide. Was Warren the one with the jealous spirit? The Four of Cups upside down. The Four of Cups upside down. And the reversed meaning of this, there was a sudden awareness, a retreat, a withdrawal, checking in for realignment. So that shows there were others, which we're going to go on to in a little bit. So let's see, maybe if I move the cards over here, you can see them a little bit. I'm going to have to set it up different. So we had the insecurity, the celebration, and the jealousy, and checking in for realignment. So was there a plan? The Eight of Cups reversed. The Eight of Cups reversed. Trying one more time, an indecision, an aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, and fear of loss. Was someone else putting Warren up to this plan, or was Warren a part? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, straight up. The Three of Swords, straight up. Suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt. A divorce, a loss, and a depression. Okay, so did Warren know that there was going to be a divorce? Let's see what this says since it popped out for the answer. We got the Ten of Pentacles, which Pentacles stand for money also. It says reversed, the Ten of Pentacles is the dark side of wealth. So was he paid to do this interview? Was he paid to do this interview? Lack of resources. Okay, I want to go back to the heart. Was someone getting a divorce? Was Ashley the mother getting the divorce? The friends, supposed friends of Nolan's, was she getting a divorce that possibly could be a part of this situation. Excuse me, my nose is itching. It may be allergies, I don't know. The Five of Swords upright. Conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, and winning at all costs, sneakness, theft, and an abusive relationship. Y'all gotta give me a minute. I might can carry on with these if I find out it's only allergies, but ever since I had that dream of Nolan falling backwards. So, we found out the moon straight up. The moon straight up, an illusion, a mystery, dreams and intuition, fear, anxiety, a subconscious premonition. So Ashley, the mother, did she begin this dispute? The Ten of Cups upright. A love support. So it was Warren, her love support. Is Ashley, the judge, is she hiding the death card? The death card, and also resistance to change, fear and change, folding on. So she was fearing the change of a separation, a personal transformation. Was Ashley's husband wanting a divorce? Was Ashley's husband wanting a divorce that started all this? Was Ashley's husband wanting a divorce that started all this? The Ten of Swords, straight up. Yes. Painful ending. Painful ending. Deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, defeat. Okay, let's get this one, y'all. Let's check this card first. The Star. We're still on Ashley, the Star. So straight up, the Star. She was having hope. She was having hope in this situation of fortune. Was Ashley caught in a relationship besides her husband? Is this what Nolan knew? the hyper and upside down. Going against the grain, unorthodox, faith, misconception. Was Ashley having an affair that her, the Queen of Cups, which is Ashley. She was determined to get joy. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see you on there. Hey, Sin. Hi, honey. I'm glad you jumped on here. I just couldn't wait any later. We're on Ashley right now, Warren. Okay. The Page of Swords up, straight up. Okay, this is when Ashley and possibly Warren come up with new ideas, new ways, and a restless energy. Let me fix my phone so I can see you. Hold on. Hold on, sweetie. We'll have to do it like we did it the other night. Yes, the stepmama. That's all right, honey. I know you like her. I do too, but I just couldn't wait. Oh, remember, how did we do this stuff? I had me a holder and forgot to get it together. Give me a minute, sweetie. We'll figure this out. We'll do our card thing and see if it'll hold it. Yeah. Well, I said yeah. We need something a little bit. Let's put our blacks, tourmaline, whatever they call that stone. Okay. Okay. Did Nolan find out about Ashley's affair? Did Nolan find out about Ashley's affair? The Two of Cups, upright. Yes, I don't know if Nolan found out, but there was a connection. There was a connection. There was a connection. There was a connection. I say things over my grandchildren. When you get 75, you don't do anything. So, the Four of Swords, straight up, the Four of Swords. Contemplation, solitude. Okay, give us a help us, Spirit. Help us, Spirit. I done saged everything. I'm gonna get me some new sage. It burned a little better tonight, and I bought that at Amazon, so Amazon should give me some kind of discount. I buy so much from them. So we're back to that. This was planned before these boys got back before they got onto the boat to leave from Horn Island. So, and there were 3 boats overfilled with people, and it wasn't like it was only one boat. So what was going to be my question? Besides Warren, was Ashley's stepson aware of his stepmother's betrayal? What we got here? Well, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. There it is. I said it was meant to come out. The hangman upright. There was a delay, a standstill, and a lack of control. So that there was a standstill. The question was, did the stepson and friends know of the betrayal that Ashley had did? Did they know of the affair and the betrayal that Ashley had had? Did the boys know before they left out on that boat the betrayal King of Wands? Ashley was the leader of this. She was the leader of the consequence of this. Mature, career-focused, the judge. And the 8 of Swords, straight up. She had negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim of mental. She was mentally a victim. We're going to take maybe 2 more cards. The boys. Okay, let's put it this way. Did she start this plan of Nolan's demise? Did she start the plan after the boys found out? Whoa. The Lovers. Two together. A strength. You know, I've been wondering on this, the Lovers. Was one of these young boys, did they feel like that Nolan, I mean, we hear a lot of how good of a person he was, but did she point, did they feel like that Nolan, that she was in love with Nolan? Let's ask. Was Ashley in love with Nolan? You know, they got to be a Logan. And even though I have a Logan, they got to be a Logan in that crowd, because even as I was praying and trying to season my cards and getting them ready for tonight, I kept saying that name. What was the question? What was the question? Get out of here so I can remember the question. Oh, was Ashley in love with Nolan? Was Ashley in love with Nolan? The devil straight up. Destructive behavior. That would be. For that woman to hang around those boys and have feelings for them, like an unnatural feeling. The King of Cups in reverse. Code, bad advice, emotional manipulation. Maybe the husband didn't know, and she manipulated these youngins, or not youngins, and manipulated these young men into the situation. Temperance. And the card says yes. Yes. The card says yes. She manipulated them. She manipulated them. Or we'll ask another one in a minute. Let's go to another set of cards. Then, I hope you're doing good tonight, and I appreciate you coming over. Everybody has a different reading on this. Some of us is coming together, and some of us seem to be off. And I know you wasn't on here yet, but they're a name of an Ava, and I just caught it right before I came on. And I was going to try to wait for Anna, but it'd be absolutely too late to do that for me, you, or anybody. Okay, let's do these. Love these little pink. These are the Smith, Ryder Smith. These are also, and they have the yes and no question on them. And we're going to ask, what led to Nolan's death? What led Spirit to Nolan's death? What was the plan? What led to Nolan's death? What led to Nolan's death? What led to Nolan's death? The Chariot. So the Chariot could possibly be getting on that boat. Getting on that boat. Wow. There's someone sitting, sadness, sickness, sleepless nights. Someone hates themselves for this. Someone does have a guilty conscience. Was she in love? We'll ask that. We'll ask that. Katie. Yeah, we're going to go to Katie. I got some special cards I'm going to use on her. We're going to use those beautiful cards I got, beautiful creatures. Oh, I just realized what you're saying. Is this Katie? The sadness? The self-hatred? Sin, I'm glad you're on here. You just brought my mind to it. So let's see. Is this Katie? Is this Katie that is sad over Nolan's death? Yes. Yes. King of Pentacles? Yes. Because I was going to do some yes and no since it's been so hard to reach in the spirit of this with everybody. You can see Anna's off, Patience and Perseverance is off, 111 Crime, I forget her name. The King of Pentacles. Seems like there was a kindness in Katie. And it says, yes, she was depressed. The Hermit upside down. Self-deception. I forget to show you the cards. Self-deception, anxiety, focusing on the outside, carelessness, lack of connection. Yeah, Sin, I really believe she knows, Katie knows, but she couldn't stop it, and she's very hurt from it. We'll find out. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Yep, right. The Nine of Cups. Loss. Abuse. I wonder if Katie's receiving some type of abuse from this. A loss. I mean, we don't know what kind of people they're messing with down there. Is Katie being abused? Or is it mentally abused? Is Katie being abused mentally? And then last physically. Is Katie being abused mentally? The Tower upside down. Slavery to the flesh. We asked, was she being abused? Slavery to the flesh. So is it physical? Is Katie being physically? Yes. Because I said I was going to do some yes-no questions tonight. Yes. Because it's been so hard to reach through these cards. Yes. Seven of Pentacles. A state of stability. I'll try to keep them where I can go back through them and read them. Yeah. Yeah. The Nine of Wands upside down. Weakness. She's weak. Seeing she's weak. Poor health. She feels in danger. Yeah, I believe her daddy. I do. I believe he got angry. We're going to ask that again. We did the other night, but the cards wasn't ready. Yes, because it says she feels weakness, illness, danger, poor health. Is Katie's father the one causing her to feel this way? And then we'll ask it another way. Is Katie's father one causing her? I said we're going to do yes or no's. Yes. Yes. Judgment card. Yes. Are these boys also threatening Katie? Are they causing her? The hangman upside down. And it's a yes, no. A yes, no. So obviously some and some not. Obviously some. And Katie's unwilling to give up the past, or they are. Stuck in the present is her. Stuck in the present, unwilling to give up the past. Are they using Warren to do their dirty work? Yes. Queen of Pentacles, that's her. Queen of Pentacles. And they're using Warren to do their dirty work. The Queen. Insecurity. Are any of the other boys threatening Katie? Yes. Yes. Four of Wands. Problems with property. Frustrated. Are they threatening Katie that she better not tell? Page of Pentacles, yes. Yes. And I went through these cards today, and I was seeking the spirit of how to do this tonight. Yes. They're threatening her. They're threatening her. Katie knows, and they're threatening her. The Page of Pentacles. Materialism. So, is the threats, it says materialism, or if Ashley's husband leaves her, will this cause a problem of materialism for that family? And this is why they're threatening Katie. Yes. Temperance. Yes. Yes. And Katie's trying to stay neutral because she's scared. She's scared. I mean, Nolan's gone. What would she feel like? So, will Ashley The question gonna be, would Ashley lose her home if her husband finds out all this? And the answer is yes. Before I could even ask it, I asked it in my spirit, and it says yes. Okay. Will Ashley lose her job and her position if Katie comes out with the truth? Whoa, what we got going on here? We got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups refuse to move forward, clinging to the past, afraid of the unknown, avoid personal development, hard to make a commitment. So I feel like on that card right there, that Ashley's refusing to move forward. And the Queen of Cups says yes. Remember, we asked, would she lose her position? A sacrifice. Moving forward. And we've got a child. I don't know, a woman and a man moving forward. Moving on. Travel. I'm going to ask this. Was Ashley, let me put that back. Was Ashley having an affair with Nolan? Is this why they was after Nolan? Was Ashley having an affair with this young man? Yes. Ten of Pentacles, yes. So was the anger of the boys directed at Nolan because of Ashley and Nolan? Was the anger? Yes. Nine of Pentacles, yes. Yeah. Okay, did Katie know all this? Did Katie know? And that's why Katie's scared. Did Katie know about Nolan and Ashley? Did Katie know? Yes. King of Wands, upside down, reverse. Conflict, deception, ruthlessness. Okay. Was Ashley jealous? Was Ashley jealous? Was Katie the other woman? Did Katie help set Nolan up? Okay. Was Katie jealous? Was Katie jealous and helped these guys set up Nolan? Yes. Page of Cups. Yes. Emotions. Important message. Ace of Swords. So we got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and we got another yes. There are all kind of people involved in this then. New ideas. They come up with the new idea, a perfect timing. They come up with the perfect timing of their plan. So was Katie in on the plan to harm Nolan? So was Katie in on the plan to harm Nolan? No. Says she wasn't in on it. That it was hidden or illegal tactics, an indirect action, and a warning. So they're warning Katie. She knew about it. Is my phone going down? I don't know. She knew about it, but she wasn't a part, I guess, of the. I think they tried. Now, the other cards, saying I think they tried to use her as their plan, and she knew it, and she's hiding it. And she was a part of indirect action. Indirect action. I've been having a bad ache in my back all day. And they're warning her. They're warning her because they know. So these boys, are they warning Katie that she better keep quiet? And then I'm going to ask this one. Are they warning Katie that she better stay quiet because she knew of the plans? And yes. The Six of Wands upright, yes. Victory. Victory. So they got their victory. We're going to ask one more card on this. So, was Katie's daddy also in, was Katie's daddy, hold on. I know this Patience and Perseverance was having these. Okay. We'll keep this one since it stayed. Yes. Katie's daddy, yes. We got the Page of Wands now, yes. Self-motivated, creativity, potential. So he had the potential. So we've got, that's why it's been so hard. We've got Warren, Ashley, Katie's father, Ashley's stepson. Let's get another set here and ask some more questions before we go on to. So we've got that. Okay, I'll ask that. Let's get us some more cards out here. I'm going to try to put them up this time. Last time I had such a mess. Let's get this book. That makes it so hard to get in there after I get them in there. So we got Katie's father. We can ask about the brother too, and a few other questions that I found out today. Hold on, let's see what we want to go to next. We're going to go to the Tara. Don't like to shuffle mine even this way, but with all this confusion on this case, Nancy's case is easy compared to this one, seeing. Okay, one is Ella and one is Eric. Okay. Cards help us. They said they had no cell phone service on that island. This boy is saying they had no cell phone on this island. But cards, let us know the truth. How, if they had no cell phone on this island, how did Katie, is Eric her brother? Sin, is Eric her brother? Is that his name? Who is Eric? Sin, who is Eric? Do you know, or is Eric the brother? If there was no cell phone service on this island, then how two of the boys on the boat? Oh, two of the boys on the boat. Okay, let's ask that first. Two of the boys on the boat that was with them, going and coming. Did they know a part of this plan also to get rid of Nolan? Did they know of this plan also? Was they a part of this plan? Okay, was Eric? Why? Okay, we'll ask that next then. Was they there? Let's ask it this way. Was Eric, is it Eli, or was these two boys, Eric and Eli, or was they there when Nolan was unalive? Yes. Yes. The Knight of Pentacles, yes. Okay. The Fool. The Fool. Who is the fool? Let's put this over here. Who is the fool? Who is the fool? Make it plain. Who is the fool? Who is the fool? Who was the fool? Was Nolan the fool? Well, that came out when I asked that. The King of Wands upside down, yes. Nolan was the fool. So this was all planned by all boys, by the, let's say, the three boys. It was Warren, the stepson, and Tristan. Was it Tristan? Was these three boys, did they have this plan to bring harm to Nolan? Yes. The Queen of Wands upside down, yes. They were overbearing, they were jealous, dogmatic, irrational, and quick to take offense. So was they jealous of Nolan? Is this? Yes. And these have yes and no's. Yes. And it's the Page of Cups. They were jealous. He was a sensitive young man, shows his emotion, a dreamer, and good ideas and kindness. That's Nolan. The page was Nolan. So these three boys had plans to harm Nolan. Their plans took place before they even left that dock to go. The death card. The death card. Liberation. They were going to get rid of him. Six of Wands. Yes. Triumph. Supporter in crowds. Did the actual unaliving, now let's ask this first, Sin. Did Daddy, okay. When we seen Nolan on back of that Mac Daddy's boat, was he part of the plan to bring him, to allow him to be on his boat as part of the plan that these boys had conjured up? Yes. The sun upside down, yes. Pretense. Yeah, he pretended. He had arrogance, conceit. Oh, I think he lost his job. Could Katie have had a miscarriage? Just got miscarriage on this car. We'll ask later. So was this why Katie's daddy was apart? Is this why Katie's daddy was apart? Did Katie... First, let's ask it this way. I'm going to confuse these cards all to pieces. Did Katie have a miscarriage by Nolan? No. The devil. Addiction. Addiction. No, abuse. She received abuse, even sexually violence, and health problems. Sin, I read today, this girl was taking medication and been taking it for a while because I think her mother passed away from cancer. I have to recheck. But she had ADHD and what was the other ADHD, PSTD or something, ever how you say it. Four of Swords, and look, laying on his back again. She's overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. She's trying to heal. Hospitalization. Maybe. Did Katie have an abortion? Okay. Did Katie have an abortion? Did Katie have an abortion? Yes. Eight of Wands upside down, yes. Opposition, jealousy, delay, love affairs. That's what her daddy was jealous about, seeing. The Magician, yes. Scheming, liar, swindler. Okay. So since he's all this, Katie's daddy's all this, he was against Nolan because of his daughter. Was he in touch? Was Katie's daddy in touch with, what's the mother's name? I forgot now. Ashley. Was Katie's daddy and Ashley in touch with one another? Was Katie's daddy and Ashley in touch with one another? Yes. Yes. And we're doing yes and no questions. Yes. Indecision, weakness, doubt, wrong judgment, illness, separation, gossip. Yep, they gossip together, Sin. They gossip together. They gossip together. So, was the plan from the adults, Ashley and Katie's father, did they originally think up this plan? Did they originally think up the plan to bring harm to Nolan? Did they? Yes. Let's see. Maybe. Two of Swords, indecision, painful choices. Two relationships divided by loyalty. So they were two relationships, and I've heard this. There are another woman involved. There are two women involved, and it's not Katie. There are two women, and they're coming to a crossroads. So, did Ashley and Katie's daddy lure these boys into maybe the Seven of Swords upside down, fight, slander, disappointment in the family, and friendship? These cards are talking tonight, then. So, did the boys carry this out on their own decision? Did the boys carry this out on their own decision? Yes. Conflict, bad combination, quarrels, possibility of shipwreck, disarrangements. So they carried it out on their own, but Spirit, was Ashley's daddy, was Katie's daddy and Ashley the one that got stirred the pot? Was Ashley's daddy and was Katie's daddy and Ashley the one stirring the pot on Nolan? Was Ashley's daddy, I don't know why that keeps coming up. Yes. The King of Cups, yes. Mature, emotional, stable, balance, control over emotions. They had control over these boys' emotions, sin. Yes. The Six of Pentacles. Control. They had control over them. The Chariot. Yes. Triumph. Victory. Speed and travel. Remember that boat was going 100 miles an hour, trying to say they were getting away because of flooding in the boat. So all these people were in on this plan together. So it was all these people, father, stepmother, young men, was all this their plan for Nolan? Was all this their plan for Nolan? All of them together. Yes. Two of Cups. Proposals. Yep. Yes. Nine of Pentacles, money. For wealth, property, and status. We asked about the property. Would she be booted out? And wealth. Did Katie's daddy need money? Did Katie's daddy need money? Did Katie's daddy need money? No. Five of Wands, look at the fight. They're all fighting. Five of them, all fighting. And that was the end of the conflict, the fight. Okay, let's go to some more cards here. let's ask this before I put those up. What was it I was going to ask? So was Katie's daddy one purpose over Katie also? Was it over Katie and it being a biracial relationship? Maybe. The Six of Swords upside down. It was unfavorable, pride, and then he didn't see clearly. He didn't see clearly. Mississippi's bad about that. I mean, there are people everywhere, but Mississippi, that's a town you don't want to go to. White or black, in my opinion, especially when you serve a God that tells you color doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the color of your blood. Oops, I turned those upside down. Okay, let me look at, let's see, what was that one thing I was going to ask? Oh, yeah, I know. We're going to do the what lies beneath, the hidden futures, what lies beneath. What lies actually beneath? What lies beneath low? See, sin, there comes that other name. And I don't know where. That's right, sin. Everybody's blood runs the same. And we have racists on both sides, but Mississippi, What lies beneath the reason? What lies beneath the reason for Nolan being unalive? What lies the reason for Nolan being unalive? What lies the reason? Oh, God. I don't know if I can say this. Watching shits go down, enjoying the gossip. What lies beneath? Caught. He was caught. Undercovering.
You've got mail.
Oh, hold on. Let me put no disturb on. Hold on, Sin. Look, Sin. He was caught. I don't know if you can read it. Uncovering evidence getting exposed and cheating revealed. So, uncovering evidence. Nolan uncovered something. He caught something. What did Nolan catch? What was he uncovering? What was he covering up? I'll go uncover. I don't know how. Teneric sex. Already knowing the tea. outdated, disregarded, outdated, irrelevant, old news. So he just found out what all of them already knew. It was old news to them, but it was new to Nolan. Did Nolan find out something about Katie? Did Nolan find out something about Katie? Did Nolan find out something about Katie? Let us know, cards. Let us see what lies beneath. Did Nolan find out something about, did he catch Katie? Did he catch Katie? Do you know something about Katie? Lovers keeping a promise. Okay, let's ask this then. Was Ashley keeping a promise? He caught something, sex. Was the sex that he caught, was it with Katie's father? Setting the record straight. Possibility. Okay. Did Katie lose a baby? Let's put that back in there because did he uncover that Katie had lost a baby? Okay, I'm gonna ask it this way, y'all. I'm seeing. Was Ashley pregnant? And did she lose a baby? Was she pregnant by another man? Was Ashley pregnant by another man and Nolan uncovered the truth? Was Ashley pregnant by another man or boy and Nolan found out the truth and caught it? Was Ashley pregnant with another man's or young man's child? I hate nothing about you. So he was keeping a promise to Katie. But it also, he wanted to set the record straight. And I think he was trying to tell Katie that he didn't hate nothing about her. So, was Katie pregnant with another guy? Is that what it was? Red lipstick stains. Boogaboo. There's another guy and girl. Lipstick stains. And we asked, was she pregnant? Let's ask it again. Was Katie pregnant by another guy? Is that what Nolan caught? Was Katie pregnant by another guy? Did he know the truth? Did Nolan find out the truth that Katie love story once upon a time? Possible? Let's ask again. Whoops. Yes, and there was a fake apology. I believe she was then. getting a room, hotel, suite, business, and pleasure. Was Ashley meeting up with another man in a hotel? Like it was for business, but it was for pleasure? Was Ashley, did Nolan catch that? Is that what Nolan caught? Did Nolan catch Ashley with another man in a motel? Did Nolan catch Ashley going to a hotel or motel with another man? Come on, Spirit. Yep. Fake friends. He had fake friends. Nolan had fake friends. Let's see, what can we ask it again? You still on there, Stan? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Fake friends. Was it a friend of Nolan's that he caught going to the hotel with Ashley? Was it a friend of Nolan's that he caught Ashley at the hotel? We'll ask it this way and get the answer, and we'll ask it another way and get it. Was it one of Nolan's friends that he caught at the hotel with Ashley? Recording. Remember, his phone was deleted. He recorded it. Revealing the truth. He was going to reveal the truth. Sin. He was going to reveal the truth of what he caught. So who was it? Warren. Was Warren the one having an affair with Ashley? Yeah. He knew they effed up and got caught by Nolan. That's why he's acting like he was such a good friend. Which one did I say? Which one does the one that's I don't mean her stepson, or I mean the one. I get all these names mixed up. There's so many involved in this sin. I get them. Warren. Is that what I meant? Warren. Is Warren her son or friend? I'm getting them mixed up. Stepson. Was Ashley having an affair with her stepson and Nolan caught that? Was Ashley? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. A toxic relationship with her stepson. Oh, how creepy and awful. That's what, see? Caught. Setting the record straight. Warren was given a fake apology, and it was a toxic relationship. Yep. Oh my God. Sex. Nolan was trying to say, hey, them. Nolan caught him getting a room. Hold on. the red lipstick, the fake friend. Nolan just found out what was old news to other ones. Boogaboo. He had a recording. Keeping a promise. And they effed up. So, is this why the recording, is this why the phone was taken and erased from Nolan? Because he had evidence on this phone. And look, this toxic is cologne. Was this why the phone was taken from Nolan and then erased? Is this why the messages, is this why the phone's erased? To get rid of the recording he has of the stepson and Ashley. And then I'm going to ask something else. Bad choices, yep. Yep, let's ask it again. Is this, we're going to ask it again. Is this why they took the messages off the phone? Because of the bad choices of the stepson and Warren. And so Warren, okay, I'm getting it together now. Thank you. Bad choices. So the bad choices was them taking his phone and erasing the recording because sin. Yeah, sex card. It tried not to show me, but I can still see it in light letters. The bad choice was being with the stepson to begin with, but also the bad choice was erasing those Snapchats and messages and recordings because they will bring that out. They will get caught. They will get caught. They will get caught. So let's see, what can we ask it next? So we know the father was because of Katie. The father was probably paid because he was told, probably by Katie, that Nolan had a recording please. Oh, I'm going to ask it this way. The grandfather has 2 boats. I found that out today. The boat that they called the towing and then canceled it, they found a recording to where the grandfather said that they didn't need a tow. And they went out and the law went and supposedly searched the boat that they was in. But we're going to ask this question. Since there are 2 boats that this grandpa owns, did the law search the right boat? Did the law search police? I don't think that belongs in there. Police. So we got the police. Did they search the right boat? Did the police search the right boat? Did the police search the right boat? Run away. Kick to the curb. A situation's about to explode. And Ashley's putting on a show. Let's ask this. Was the boat they searched, was Nolan's body on it? Anger management. Was the boat they searched, was Nolan's body on it after his death? Did they have Nolan's body on that boat after death? Total drama and action, doing drugs, and sexual protection. Okay, we're going to go to some more cards. We're getting somewhere, aren't we? Yes, I know, Sin. That's what I'm saying. And the boat, that was a whole lie. That was a lie, Sin. That was a lie. They canceled the tow. That was all. That's why they're saying, some of the people are trying to say that Nolan's body was on that boat. And because, you know, they asked, Sin, they asked, did they need a rescue? Did they need the Coast Guard? And they turned the Coast Guard down. And I believe the reason they turned him down, and we'll ask if you want me to, I believe the reason that they turned the Coast Guard down is Nolan's body was on that boat. We'll ask. And we do, let's see, that goes there. Let's go with this true crime. True crime. Was Nolan's unalive body on that boat when those boys called and pretended that the boat, you know, they were going 100 miles an hour on that boat at that time. They were in a rush for something. Was Nolan's body unalive on that boat when they pretended to have boat trouble? That's too much to ask. How can we ask that? How can we ask that? How can we ask that? I know. Was Nolan's body on the boat when it was going back into the boat ramp? Was Nolan's body, when they were returning back to the boat ramp, was Nolan's body unalive on that boat? Whoa, goodness. I don't think we need. Whoa. Let's put these back in, and if they meant to come out, they'll come out. Hold on. this one way over there. The investigation toolkit. Remember, we asked about the boat. You asked me to ask about the boat. And it says the investigation toolkit. Equip yourself with the necessary tools and skills for an effective investigation. Develop the abilities and gather resources that support your effort. A well-prepared toolkit enhances your investigation. They're investigating to see about that boat, but do they have the right boat? Was Nolan's body unalive on that boat? The puzzle solved. Work through any problems or mysteries with patience. Effort, focus, solving each piece of the puzzle one step at a time. Celebrate the completion of each stage of progress. Look, I might have to use this to show you. Okay, we got a bullet here. It looks like cocaine. And they said they were doing cocaine. And is that alcohol of some type? Is that the puzzle? They're trying to investigate a bullet, cocaine, and alcohol being involved? Was Nolan's unalive body on that boat going back to the boat ramp, going towards home? Was Nolan's body, unalive body, on there? Truth revealed. Embrace the revelation that comes to light when faced with new information. Analyze it thoroughly, consider its implications, accepting the truth, even if it's uncomfortable, will lead to clarity. You think that's the answer? Was he unalive? It says this. So if Nolan's body was already unalive on that boat, did they take him back to Ashley and Warren's house? And did they take him back? Hold on. We're going to ask several questions. Did they take his unalive body? Did they hide Nolan's unalive body for a period of time? Did they hide Nolan's unalive body? Did they hide Nolan's unalive body? Oh, wow, look. Unspoken truth. Pay attention to what is not said. Nonverbal clues and unspoken words can provide significant look for underlying messages and communication and interaction. That's that phone. The revelations of facts. Allowing facts to guide your decision. Rely on concrete evidence rather than speculation. Gather and analyze data to make informed choices and understanding the truth. That's the data on the phone and the recording, remember, Sin. The witness truth. Their witness. Reflect on our personal observation and experience. Ensure that your account of events is honest, clear, and valuable, understanding the full scope. The investigation path: approach your challenges with detective mindset, break down parts, and analyze each element. He was on that boat, Sin. He was on that boat. Every one of these is saying analyze that boat. Every one of them, investigating the toolkit, the cocaine, the drinking, the bullet, the truth revealed, the unspoken truth, the revelation of facts, the witness truth, the investigator's path. The enigmatic evidence, investigation evidence that seems puzzling or unclear, dare deeper to uncover, and revelation evidence holds in the key. Every one of these cards, Sin, is telling us he was on that boat dead, unalive. Excuse me. There's the witness again. Is that a bug? That's a man's hand. That's a man's hand. Okay, I will. That's a man's hand and a prospective witness, and he's got a bag of money in his hand. Okay, we want to go deeper in the boat. Was they, dang, hold on, Sin, let's see, we'll check this card out. No, that don't belong in there. That's already getting to the legal part. Was they blood from Nolan in that boat? Whoa, God, that's the way. That's the way everybody's is just, I've never seen patience and perseverance. I've never seen hers go flying out into the world, and hers did it too. This is, it's a witchcraft cult and all that. Was they blood? Let me take this ring off. Was they blood in that boat? Was they Nolan's blood in that boat? The observer insights, and there's that house. Use your observation skills to gain insight on ongoing situation. Watch how others behave and interact. Okay, watch how others behave. If you remember, they had a party when they went back to draw attention to the party, and then they went and washed that boat about 3 a.m. Yeah, her cards, didn't you see that too? All right. I don't think that goes in there. Let's put it back in here. Was their blood, did they have to wash Nolan's blood out of the boat? Did they have to clean Nolan's blood out of that boat? Did they have to clean Nolan's blood out of that boat? Did they have to clean Nolan? This legal card has came out over and over and over, and I keep putting it back. So let's see what it says. Legal enigma. Navigate complex legal situations with caution. See advice from knowledgeable sources. Understand your rights when legal matters require careful. They're going to get caught. Yes. Investigate mind. Develop a approach to your challenge. Approach problems with curiosities and an open mind. The discerning eye. Discernment. Cultivate discernment. So that means they say that Navy thing. What did they call that? They was gonna, the one that was in the air that seen his body down on the ground. They said they have a certain tool, no matter what they do to that boat. Hold on. Did my phone go down? Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you up here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That no matter what they do to that boat, they have a certain kind of chemical that'll show up blood. And it says right here, a discerning eye. So they have to have that. That blood's in there. Look at these two bags. Yes, Nolan was in that boat. See, Nolan was in that boat. And there's proof. Luminol. Yes, luminol. And there's proof right there. So, will they, between the two boats, because they're two boats, and I know they're going to try to confuse the law with which boat they took. Will the law, will whoever search, will the blood be found in the right boat? Will the blood be found in the right boat of Nolan's? Will the blood be found in the right boat of Nolan's? Will the blood be found in the right boat of Nolan's? You know, my headache's going away. Thank goodness. Will the blood be found in the right boat? Will they find the blood in the boat? Will they find Nolan's blood in the boat? Will they find Nolan's blood in the boat? Yes. The detective's deduction. Apply deduction and reason, solve problems, analyze, use logical inference to reach conclusions. Deductions help in piercing together the truth from available information. Yes, finally, Sin, they're gonna find that blood in that boat. What else can we ask? We'll do one more question. What else can we ask, Sin? Can you think of anything tonight, or you want to rest tonight and concentrate, and we'll truthful testimony on bottom. The cipher, clarity, the hidden agenda. Look at the woman with the pink lips. The legal framework. Okay, 100 here. Okay, and the clarity of the purpose. Okay, we'll stop it tonight. That way you can go over and see some of Anna's if you want to. I'm going to put my gown on and go in there and try to watch a little bit, but I'm going to try to keep my mind on these cards. You see how much better we did tonight. You see how much better we did tonight. How long we've been on here? I don't even know. I ain't got no timer up. But it's 1:04, and I don't want to keep you up real late. You might want to jump over to see. But I got some more cards coming tomorrow, Sid. My granddaughter don't know it, but I ordered me some more cards because I'm telling you, we're going to find out the truth, and we're going to go back to Nancy. And I said I wasn't going to do no more of this. But after seasoning the cards, remember I told you I had to season the cards, and Anna don't believe in, she don't believe in, let's do this one more. Hold on, let's do this one more here. I forgot about these, and they're popping out, so let's try. She don't believe in the stones, but I don't believe in the channeling. I don't talk to the dead. Okay, let's ask it one more question and then we'll get off. You believe in the stones? I do too. I believe in the crystals and the stones. Can't you tell? And I put one on tonight. I put on one tonight for clarification. Okay. Let's see what we got. Sink. A villa. Sink and a villa and a rope. Oh man. You remember somebody said something about, well, I know they said that his throat parts was missing and his lungs was missing, which is, I know automatically without asking a card, that's a cover up. Is this the reason they took and kept? Ooh, let's shuffle these. A dagger, the rope, a sink, a villa, a dagger, a rope. Hold on. A quarter and an operating table. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this right quick, and then we'll end tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on before Anna jumps on. Since it's a Saturday, my grandchildren won't be running in here after work. Was a rope used on Nolan's neck? Was a rope used to unalive Nolan? Was a rope used? You brought me to these cards. I was getting ready to call it a night. So Spirit, Holy Spirit, help me. Father, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Was a rope used on Nolan's neck, which Mississippi is very well known for hangings for years. The K, if you know what I mean. I'm new to the live stream, so I don't want to get thrown off. That would just disappoint me totally, and me just, seeing, I've got a lot of viewers. You wouldn't believe how many viewers, but they don't want to subscribe. So I'm trying to put it up there that it's private. I keep the subscribers private. I went ahead and did that today, to where if somebody wants to subscribe, I mean, at one time I had 1 point something K viewers, but you guys are the only ones subscribing, and I believe people don't like other people to see that they believe in this readings. So I put up there that my subscribers don't show. So let's go back to our questions. Because I had 1 point something views, 1 point something K views. That's why I was able to go live. If you remember, Anna said the other night that you have to have 1,000 or 500 to be able to go live. That's why I went live with just that few subscribers, because when YouTube's seen, I'll get there okay. If they'll start subscribing, as long as they watch. I mean, if they don't want to be a subscriber, that's fine. As long as we're girls together. If they want to view and be unknown viewers, that's fine with me. We have a good time. Okay. Was a rope used to unalive Nolan? Yes. Look at the blood. Look at the blood on their hands, Sin. So was the dagger also used with these crowd of people that did it? Because it wasn't one person. It was a bunch of them. Was a dagger also used? Pills. Remember? They got him doped up first. What else they do to Nolan? What else they do to Nolan? Give us the answer. What else did they do to Nolan? There's the attic again. Remember, it came out the other day. They had him in that attic. That might have been is the attic where they hung and tortured Nolan. That card wasn't meant to come in there. But there's the shovel again. There's the shovel again. Was the attic where they did this? Was the attic where they unalived? No, because remember, he was unalived on that boat. So there's the sink to clean it up. So they killed him. Was he dead on that boat? I'm sorry, I have to say it. Was Nolan dead on that boat? There's the bathtub again. There's the bathtub again. I don't know why this casino keeps coming out. Hold on, let me catch this card. Candle. Candle. They're going to go to prison. That came out the other night. They're going to push it till they find out the truth. So the energy's leaving. The energy's leaving. So we're going to rest on this. We got blood on the hands. We got the cleaning in the sink. We got a dagger. We got a rope. We got an operating table. We got a bathtub, attic, shovel, pills, bloody hands, and prison. So, Sin, we're going to end it here. I appreciate you hanging in here with me. You don't know how much that helps me. It helps me with questions. And it's not like sitting here. I mean, I could do videos, but I don't even know how to upload them. Like I said, I'm new to live streaming. I'm not new to the cards, but I'm new to how to do this on live streaming. But just pray I'll learn. And Father God, we appreciate the answers you gave us. And bless you in Sin from hanging in there. You like it. Thank you, Sin. And we'll do it again tomorrow if you want to. Tomorrow's Saturday. I mean, it seems like that the energy worked. I want to go through our shadow cards and our Alice in Wonderland and all. I didn't get to them. And I'll have some more new cards tomorrow night. My granddaughter's going to kill me. All right. Love you, girl. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Look, my shoulder hanging off. I'm sweating. See you tomorrow. Thank you. And get the word across. I love you too, honey. Thank you. Good night, Sin. I'll see you tomorrow, sweetie. I got to stand up to do this. End stream. End stream.